Hello everyone, it is your figure break, and today on your break, we're going to be reviewing Good Smile Company's 1/8 scale Racing Miku 2016 version. So sit back, relax, and enjoy your break. Okay, so a Racing Miku. It is my first and only Racing Miku out of my entire collection. And the only reason why that I probably got this one is because, well, it has an umbrella, and I have a thing for umbrellas with my figures for some odd, unknown reason. Anyways, though, let's go ahead and get into the review. And the first thing that I want to get into is going to be the outfit of this figure. There is a beautiful gradient paint on these thigh-high boots that just easily flows into each other. Nice and smooth, it's not abrupt or anything like that. It's beautifully done. And then speaking of the paint, also all of the logos that are all over the outfit as well are nice and cleanly painted. Now, although there is nice paint, there's not that much shading that is going on within the paint, especially on her top and then on the boots themselves. However though, there is sculpt to make up for that. For example, at the bottom of the top right here, there's some nice little wrinkles to show that the cloth is being bunched up from her legs being up. And then on the back, you get to see a little bit of a booty line, which is just magnifique. The hair of the figure is probably one of the more interesting parts on this entire figure. The sculpt of the twin tails is nice and smooth and flowing and is accentuated with beautiful shading and highlights. And the more interesting part is going to be the fact that right at the tips of a lot of the strands, it turns a little bit transparent, which is just a beautiful touch, and the twin tails look absolutely great on Miku. And by the way, this little red strand that's coming out on the front of her bangs, does that look familiar to any other anime character to you? The face of the figure is so fitting for Miku. She has this bright, cheery smile with sparkles in her eyes. She looks elated with the fact that she's receiving a Red Bull from this flying weight, apparently. Whoa, okay, hold on. Let's just take a moment and appreciate how happy this flying weight is right now. Thank you. Let's continue. It is ridiculously adorable, and they did such a good job without making that open mouth look awkward at all. The umbrella is just a beautiful touch to the entire figure. It's beautifully painted, it's all nice and clean, especially the logos and the number 4. And then of course the sculpting of the spokes on the inside of the umbrella is nice and clean. The only awkward part about the umbrella is that when you peg in the umbrella, there's then that hole, so the umbrella isn't optional, it always has to be there, otherwise you're going to have this weird hole in the knee. It's an unfortunate setback, but the umbrella definitely complements the entire figure though. Now, as for the base of the figure, it's a pretty intricate base. Like the painting on the tires, especially the logos and the writing, is nice and clean. There doesn't seem to be any bleeding or splotching or anything like that. And then the same thing goes for the hubcaps of the tires as well. The other nice little addition with the base is going to be these little weights. They do have a little bit of shading on them, which is a nice little touch that they added onto them. Now this asphalt base is textured like asphalt. It's not more of a gray color than a black, unfortunately. It's almost insinuating that you don't need to display it with it. You can if you want to, or you can take it off and just display her with her sitting on the tires, which is a nice option to have. Okay, so as for a rating of this figure, I'm going to be giving it an 8.8 out of 10. Good Smile Company did overall a really good job on this figure. The only thing that is holding it back is the fact that the outfit doesn't have that much shading on it, and also that the fact that you have to peg in the umbrella into her knee right here, so the umbrella isn't optional. But at least the asphalt base is optional, you don't have to have that. And then the painting on the hair, the gradiency on the thigh highs, and also on the tires are all beautifully done. And then of course the bright cherry smile on her that is so fitting of Miku. The open mouth doesn't look awkward at all, which is the part that I was most nervous about. So overall, Good Smile Company did a really good job on this Racing Miku. Probably, in my opinion, better than the other Racing Mikus. If you're looking for a really good Racing Miku, I would highly recommend this one. It'll be a great addition to your collection. Okay everyone, that concludes my review of Good Smile Company's 1/8 scale Racing Miku 2016 version. I really hope you enjoyed the review, and I really hope you enjoyed your break too. And I will see you in the next video. See you later.